So I've been keeping this red air slider turtle in my tropical aquarium for 4 months now, and today I want to share what I've learned. This turtle was actually a rescue. I didn't want a pet turtle, but the little guy was living in such poor conditions, I had to take him. I originally kept him in my backyard pond, but as the temperature started to drop, I had to bring him in to one of my warm aquariums. Now, red air sliders do live locally here in New Jersey. They live in our lakes and our ponds, and they overwinter with no problem. But I do believe that this little guy will have a hard time because this will most likely be his first time overwintering, and I believe that younger turtles definitely need a larger turtle to set that example. In the wild, I believe that they follow the guidance of older turtles as far as location to hibernate and just the overall method. And I definitely can't provide that for this little guy. So for this season, I'm going to bring him indoors, and maybe eventually I could get him around some older turtles. I decided to add him to my 125-gallon grow-out aquarium. This tank was great because it had plenty of space for him to swim. The fish inside the tank were fast enough to avoid him, and it has cichlids, and cichlids are very smart fish, and they'll interact with him pretty well. Out of all my aquariums, this tank was also the easiest to convert into a turtle tank. And that's the thing with turtles, you can't just toss them into a fish aquarium. They have special needs, like they need UV to help grow their shell, they need a heat lamp because they're cold-blooded, and they needed a place out of water to absorb that heat. Now, most modern aquarium lights provide sufficient UVs for turtle shell growth, so I was good with that. I bought a small bathing platform that sits perfectly on the base of the aquarium for about 20 bucks, and I also bought a small heat lamp that goes right above that. Now, this works because my turtle is small, and I love it because it doesn't really take away from the aesthetic of the aquarium. Now, they call them Ninja Turtles for a reason. They are great escape artists. To prevent mine from escaping, I stuff filter floss in all the openings of my canopy. I have different openings for my filters, and I also have a large opening in case I want to toss the hang on the back filter. So I just filled all that with filter floss. Now, this open canopy, it works because my turtle is small, but a larger turtle could easily climb over. So if you did have a larger turtle, you would definitely need a closed canopy. I also had to turtle proof the inside of my aquarium when it comes to my aquascape, because sometimes this turtle swims around and it's like he forgets that he has a shell on his back. I've seen him stuck between rocks, I've seen him wedged between a glass and driftwood. So I just went around my aquarium and I tried to make wide openings. If I have rocks next to each other, just tried to make sure that it was wide enough for him to be able to maneuver and just get around everything, because these turtles, they can be clumsy and you don't want a turtle getting trapped in your aquarium and drowning. Now, when it comes to feeding the turtle, that's definitely no issue. This guy loves to eat, and he's naturally an omnivore, so he eats anything. I feed a variety of pellets, and he goes crazy for all the pellets that I offer. He also likes to eat the plants in the aquarium. I try to substitute them with actual vegetables, but he loves my pothos, and he also goes crazy for bloodworms. It's actually good to give your turtle a mixed diet. Just when it comes to the carnivore portion of that diet, make sure you're sticking to carnivore pellets, because if you feed foods like raw fish or raw shrimp, it can definitely change the way he sees his tank mates. Speaking of tank mates, you definitely want tank mates that are either fast or smart, because even though this guy is cute in the face, if given an opportunity, he'll definitely kill and devour any fish. I keep mine with giant dinghy or silver dollars, which are the fast fish of the aquarium, and a turtle could never catch these fish. I also keep mine with cichlids, and cichlids are very smart, and I believe that 9 out of 10 times the cichlid can easily outsmart a turtle. On top of that, cichlids, they're bold, they can be aggressive, and sometimes that's necessary because the cichlids can put the turtle in his place and remind the turtle that they are not food. Now, turtles can be messy in the aquarium, especially when it's time to eat. When they eat, they produce a lot of crumbs, and you know those crumbs fall into your substrate and eventually they can rot. but I keep my turtle with cichlids, and the wonder of cichlids is that these guys are great scavengers. They'll spend their entire day just looking for food. They dig through the substrate, and they'll cover almost every inch of the aquarium looking for crumbs, so it kind of balances out the messiness of the turtle. Now you definitely want to avoid slow-moving fish like fancy goldfish and stationary fish like plecos and some catfish. Also, tank size is very important. You need a lot of space for your fish to be able to avoid your turtle. Now for me it's not too much of an issue because I have a small turtle in a big tank, but let's say I had the same turtle in like a 20-gallon aquarium with fish in that aquarium, and I had like a tight aquascape. It could definitely be dangerous because the turtle has the opportunity to corner fish. The same thing, let's say I had a 1 to 25-gallon aquarium like I have here, and I had a much larger turtle. You definitely don't want to give that turtle the opportunity to corner your fish because, as I mentioned, they are omnivores, and given the opportunity, they will eat your fish. Now, I've never seen my turtle go after the fish in the aquarium. However, the turtle is super curious, especially when it comes to figuring out what's food and what's not food. And I believe that's something that fish keepers need to remember, that just if given opportunity, they'll eat anything. Sometimes when I have my hand in the aquarium, the turtle will come and he'll actually bite me. Now my turtle is small, he's only 4 inches. Some of the fish in the aquarium are bigger than him, so that keeps him with boundaries, but he's gonna get bigger. These turtles can reach up to 18 inches. So the bigger he gets, is definitely gonna make him a little bit bolder. So you definitely just gotta be aware of that predator instinct with these turtles. Besides the care and requirements of keeping a turtle in your aquarium, they are interesting creatures. I just think that they have a lot of character. Mine, whenever I come up to the aquarium, he's always there to greet me. And just watching them swim and operate underwater, it feels like I have one of nature's secrets exposed, right here in my basement. Now as far as long-term plans for the turtle, I don't think he'll be a part of this fish room for too long. I want to put him in my backyard pond, which has a lot more space, and it has natural sunlight. I think he'll enjoy being out there a lot more than being in this aquarium. It's been a nice 4 months of having this turtle in my aquarium, and I'm pretty sure that the next 3 to 4 months of waiting for spring is going to be just as entertaining, and we're going to come across some great moments, and I'm going to be sure to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's been a look at my baby red air slider living in my aquarium. As always, let me know what you guys think about this pet turtle. And if you have any name suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one.